Well, time for a little JEDgolff. It might be a little bit presumptuous if I'm going to get it in here. Look at the sky. You got to think positively, though. You know what I mean? There's a good chance I'll be out about 2 miles away from the clubhouse and it'll start raining, but... All right, time for a little JEDgolff. It's right before sunset in late June, which in the Midwest, which is about as late as you can play. Here in Northwest Indiana, we're on Chicago time, so it really only stays light till about, I don't know, 8:30. Irony is that the sun is out and we have some major storms behind us. So, you know, I always get the feeling that just because you're playing JEDgolff and not golf, the gods are going to look at you just a little bit more benignly. Let's see. Part of the reason that it's so empty, probably could have played earlier, is that it has rained 3.5 inches in the last, I don't know, in the last 18 hours. So it's pretty wet out here. I've got the clod hoppers on today. They're supposed to be waterproof. But 2-3 holes into it, just completely wet feet. I understand that, but hey, you're used to it. A little bit tight on the back, can you tell? It's been a while. Oh, man. That's the key. You know, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and in the last few I've had a bad back, so I realized that if I play regularly, it keeps my back stronger and looser and healthier. And if I don't, I've taken a little while off here because I've been just busy as shit, and I could feel it. One of the things that you'll notice if you come out for the first couple times and you just start hitting and then running or walking real briskly, you'll get a really tight back. I've seen it, I don't know, with a half a dozen guys I've tried it with. They'll kind of say the same thing. Oh my God, my back's so tight, I didn't realize it. Well, it just takes a while. I would recommend walking a few JEDgolff rounds before you really start running. And it's just like I'm doing today. My back's tight, so I was gonna run, but I don't have it. So I'll tell you what, it's just as cool to walk. There's a bunch of birds chirping, and you get the idea. But you got to work into it. I mean, it's a lot of movement, and you can't just pick up and run unless you're a really strong trainer. But even then, it's kind of a different set of muscles, and you just got to use your judgment. I sound like one of those guys warning you, hey, don't consult your physician before you do this, but really, it's probably not a bad idea. Well, there's a good one. Throw from about 80 yards, I hit the stick and it scooted away. But remember, it has to hit the stick while you are on the green for it to count. If that makes any sense. So that will not be a make, but it was still a good shot. It just hit and just kept going, but I did hear it going. I just zinged it in there. Well, we're sunset is not supposed to be for another 15 minutes, but it's so cloudy and so rainy that it's really hard to see. So I'm thinking that that ball hit the stick and then went scooting away. But indeed, look at my look. Good morning. How are you? Suppose before it gets dark we could talk a little bit about a tire. Typically on like a normal 85-degree day like it is right now with not a lot of wind for as rainy as it's been, I would just wear shorts with some pockets. I actually have swim trunks on right now for two reasons. First of all, these swim trunks have two pockets in case I need them. I don't really need them, maybe hold a tea or who knows, but I don't really need them today. Plus, they're a little bit better in the rain, swim trunks, than like cotton shorts or something like that. And then I wore the hiking boots today. They're a little bit more difficult to run in, but they're waterproof. It's making a difference. I thought I'd be wet by now. It's hole number 5. That's not the case. So you got the waterproof shoes, you got your swim trunks on, or something with two pockets that is made for kind of repelling water. Then I got a cotton shirt underneath right here, my windbreaker. But I needed two reasons I needed to wear a water repellent windbreaker. Of course, one, in case it rains, you get to continue on as long as it's not lightning. And two, I needed some pockets today. Brought my keys, I brought my phone, just in case I had to call the wife and have her pick me up a mile and a half away, you know what I mean? So just a little note on how to dress in the summer. I know we talked a lot about how to dress in the winter. You know, technically, if you want, you can pull the ball out of the water, but I'm not altogether sure that little kid who wants to jump in every puddle ever really goes away. It's so wet here, where am I going to find a dry spot anyways? Just hit through the water, huh? Yes, that was fun. Why not? Well, now remember why we play the front 9 at Wicker, and that is because there are lights along US 41 and Ultra grocery store and a Dickey's barbecue and a bunch of street lights and car lights and everything. So I can really kind of play number 8, which this is a par 5, and maybe a little bit of 7, 8, and 9, almost in the dark. Now, I've really geeked out and I have the mining lamp I put on my head sometimes, but we really don't need it today. There's been plenty of times I played the last 4 or 5 holes in complete darkness in different places, sneaking on and so forth, but today we'll be able to just use the ambient street light. How's that sound? Still got that little kid. Well, we're finally getting the rain, which we expected. Hopefully I'll finish before it really starts coming down. I haven't seen lightning, but I've seen plenty of bottle rockets going off. And I'm trying to figure out why it's so bright out here. I know the normal lights over here, but 4th of July is in a few weeks or a couple weeks. And there's Johnny Rockets fireworks over there lighting up the whole sky in this part of Indianapolis Boulevard in Highland, Indiana. All right, that'll be another round of JEDgolff. That was a walking JEDgolff. Wow, look at that.